Number 1. Xavier Joffrey, a daring YouTuber, ventured into a haunted property with his crew, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Little did he know that he was about to encounter something far more terrifying than he ever could have imagined. As they approached the property, their hearts pounding with anticipation, they saw that someone was already watching them from a far right window. But it wasn't just anyone. It was a ghostly figure, pale and translucent, staring at them with malevolent intent. And then, to their horror, another shadowy figure passed in front of the first, as if to say, "You're not alone." The crew was paralyzed with fear, unsure of what to do next. Some suggested that it could have been a member of the camera crew, but the figure didn't look like any of them. It was just standing there, staring at them with a cold, dead gaze. But then, as they examined the area, they found footprints leading up to the door. Could it have been the crew members who had arrived before them, playing a prank? It was possible, but something didn't feel right. Xavier, sensing that something was amiss, didn't seem to believe that it was just a prank, and frankly, neither do I. Number 2. As the student playfully moves down the silent hallway, he can't help but feel a rush of adrenaline as he dances for his Snapchat video. He swings his arms left and right, feeling the rhythm of the music as it pumps through his earbuds. Suddenly, something peculiar catches his attention. A strange figure appears out of nowhere, standing right in front of him as he dances. The girl appears so quickly in a single frame that the student is left in disbelief. The hallway he is dancing down is always deserted, with no one around to interrupt his Snapchat shenanigans. He continues to watch the video, fascinated by the unexplainable appearance of this unknown girl. She stands before him, outstretched arms welcoming him, while the left and right sides of the hallway remain barren. It's as if she appeared from another dimension, drawn to the energy of the student's dance. Number 3. You always hope for your kids to make friends, but some friends are better left uninvited, especially if they're ghostly. In a spine-chilling video posted on TikTok by @Genevieve'sMonster and later reported by The Sun, a concerned father overhears his daughter Marley having a playdate in an empty house. As he calls her into the room, he notices a shadowy figure crossing the hall before his daughter enters. The creepy figure is undoubtedly not Marley's shadow, as it is taller and moves at a different pace. What's more, the hallway is shrouded in complete darkness, while the girl is only partially illuminated. Theories about what this figure could be abound in the comments, with some insisting that it's nothing more than Marley's shadow. But many more reject this explanation, pointing out that the figure's seemingly floating movements and its lack of any light source, with no obvious explanation for this eerie occurrence. Many people are starting to believe that this empty house is haunted. The mysterious figure, they say, could be the ghost of someone who once lived in the house, or a spirit that's attached to it for some reason. Regardless of the truth, it's clear that this unsettling video is causing a stir online, and people are left wondering what else might be hiding in the shadows of that dark, empty hallway. Number 4. Asleep in bed, a person is rudely awakened as the curtains in their room start to go haywire, fluttering in the wind. They watch in horror as orbs of light start flying in reverse, moving in a bizarre and unnatural way. Suddenly, the curtains are pulled back to reveal a strange, ghostly figure. At first glance, it seems like the figure is wearing a robe, but on closer inspection, it becomes apparent that it has hollow eyes that seem to stare straight through the viewer. The figure is surrounded by a terrible symphony of sounds. But as it turns out, the sounds are actually coming from Bluetooth speakers. As the rain starts to fall outside, the figure looks directly at the camera with an eerie, ghoulish expression. For a long time, the person in bed seems completely oblivious to what's happening, even when the ghostly figure reaches out a hand towards them. It's hard to tell what's going on in this surreal video. While some speculate that it's a real ghostly encounter, many others believe that it's staged. The person in the bed seems almost too calm throughout the whole thing, and the ghostly figure looks a bit too perfect to be real. Number 5. In Jamaica, a woman goes outside to get something from her car. Suddenly, a spooky and see-through figure runs out of the woods and goes into her house. The figure looks like it has some kind of strange energy. The woman's video is clear, and the figure doesn't make the picture look weird. It's hard to know what this figure is, and some people think it might be a ghost.